You look at me and tell that I'm not in the best shape. I'm going to need y'all later. I mean, Pear's a shape, but it's not a good one. Y'all get that one later. I was told when I got up here if I felt nervous to picture the crowd naked. I'm not really that nervous, so I'm just going to be mean and tell y'all to picture me naked. Good luck sleeping tonight. And that wouldn't be a restless sleep because it's a good thing. It'd be nightmare sleep, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. A few years ago, I got banned from Pizza Hut because I called up there and ordered a large blonde meat lover. Yeah. I was messed up when I called back and they blocked my number. Because I had the munchies. God. I was hungry. I had this old Volkswagen and it had electrical problems. And the higher the engine rev, the faster the windshield wipers would go. So I'm cruising down the road in a monsoon and the driver's side wiper just goes flinging off into the darkness. My butt puckered up so much it sucked up a piece of foam out of the seat that big around. You know you're in trouble when you got to hold on with your butt cheeks. Bad things is going to happen. I was at a party one time, and I looked over, and this guy had made this. Y'all know what a gravity bomb is? Anybody know what a gravity bomb is? I know you med students do. Y'all probably invented it back in the day. But if you don't know what a gravity bomb is, it's where you take a 3-liter bottle and you cut the top out and you fill that with water, and you take a 2-liter bottle and you cut the bottom out and you stick it down in there and you make a bowl in it, fill it with weed, put the lighter on it, pull it up, and then let it drop. That's your gravity bomb. When you hit this, you got to be standing up. You can't do it sitting down. So I go over to the gravity bomb because, you know, I'm going to smoke weed. I mean, DHR be damned. And I take a big old hit. Weed wasn't even that good, but I stood up and I blacked out and my face landed right in this dude's crotch. I didn't even know it. And, but the weird thing is I jumped right back up and then I realized that apparently nut sweat is what smelling salts is made out of. Could y'all imagine that? I mean, that puts a whole other meaning to sweatshop. You go to the farm, Salty Acres, you go into the barn, there's a bunch of greasy fat men walking on treadmills with midgets with cups and squeegees to collect the sweat. You know, for the old man, midgets had to be real short because them things is hanging down real low. And, you know, you could get paid by the gallon, at least you can make gas money, you know, and charge $5 a gallon. But, yeah, that one needs work. Y'all come back next week, I'll have it. Now this is a true story. I want to call him a friend, but after he did this, I really didn't want to associate with him. But this old boy heard that you could pour rubbing alcohol through a slice of bread and then eat the bread and get drunk. So he decided to try it. He tried to get us to do it, and I guess I wasn't drunk enough to try to get drunk off some stupid shit like that. But about 10 minutes after he eats that bread, he's in a fetal position on the floor, holding his belly, and he's moaning and groaning. And the guy that's with me said, "Man, maybe we ought to do something." And I said, "Well, you're right. You can check his pockets, I'll get his wallet." Next time I see him, I'm going to tell him Drano's a good stool softener. We're going to go ahead and just finish him off. My cousin decided to go do that hillbilly fishing. Y'all know what that is? Well, you don't use a fishing rod or nothing. You just run your hand up in the holes and let the fish bite on it, and then you pull it out. And I guess you take it on and eat it. Well, he stuck his hand up in this hole, and the fish grabbed a hold of it and bit it off. He didn't have nothing but a stump when he pulled back. And he got pretty depressed, so I thought I'd take him out on the fishing boat, you know, with a rod and reel, like you're supposed to fish, and let him fish that way. And he got pretty happy and everything because he caught a fish that big. That big. Okay. I went to a bar. I was hitting on this girl. And she was looking at me like I smelled like hot mustard. And I don't mean hot mustard as in it's tangy. I mean mustard that's been in the sun all day. Y'all gotta know what that smells like. Anyway, she finally said, if you want to get with me, you better have 10 inches. And I said, well, hell, I can fold it in half. Thank you. That's a true story. She still didn't give me no play, though. I think I scared her. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate it. Y'all been good.
Mr. Ron Brown.